Hello, Zero here, and welcome to episode 23 of the Manager series, 100% lore playthrough of Lobotomy Corporation. So, we are at day 38. We are nearing the end of Bina. Just 2 more days. Then we are going to open Hokma. As mentioned in the last episode, we already have all of these 4 ego gifts. Don't need to worry about that. So for this episode, we are going to try to do 2 days because it's kind of easy to do. If we fail, we're just going to try to do 1 day. Just do 1 day if we mess up like we did in some of the previous episodes. Right, first things first. Eliza's now maxed out, so I guess it's fitting for Eliza to finally claim her weapon and armor, being the person who worked the most on Silent Orchestra. As for Vera, I can just give Vera any normal suit. Pleasure's okay. Problem with that. Right. As for the plan, main plan for today is to unlock this. Maybe complete this. Then we're just going to clear out. Most of our people are level 4 already, so there's really nothing much we need to do. So Anthony just need justice for Yin. If we can have a black defense so we can give this short serpent with tears suit. I can give it back to Frank, but I think I really need to. Frank's great. If we're going to give Frank the short serpent with tears, it's just for dealing with these two LFs if we need to deal with it. Right, I think I can just give... I'll just give Anthony that. Frank is going to take the short serpent with tears, just in case we need someone who will deal with the Aleph. Anthony is going to round out his justice. That. Tom... just going to need to round down justice, so that would be Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude's red. Other people who need to round out, Morty needs to round it out, but doesn't have the right armor, it's just a Tet armor. But regardless, we're just going to send him to that, to all around helper. But, I mean, shouldn't hurt. Or just to be sure, all-around helper is probably not going to kill them. Raika needs to farm justice at justice 3. And with justice 3, the best place to farm would be... their fry shots. The fry shots deals black damage. Raika's already wearing anti-black. What else? Orga can wrap up the Temperance, so we can work with Knight of Despair for that. But before that, we need someone who's going to take the gift. So this is white damage. We're going to just give it to Pansy. And Pansy... wearing hypocrisy, that's way too powerful for that. Just give that. So I can give the hypocrisy to someone weaker. And that someone weaker can be May, but May is already wearing Moonlight. So May can work on the Parasite tree. Parasite tree is just white, so not an issue. It's good. The Luna's really good at that. Next would be Yuri. Yuri can work on both the DRV and La Luna. So we can farm both Fortitude and Prudence. I'll just give Yuri the better armor. So that's better against white damage. Then Dexter can now move on to working on the singing machine, having raised their temperance up by 1 the previous episode. And Dexter, let's get something strong against white. Harvest is okay. We have something stronger against white. Of course, Moonlight is stronger, but need that for me. Right? I guess that's the main plan. Focus on these Alephs, then farm as necessary. And we've got this thing that causes people to worship it. First things first, Adam. Let's send Adam over. The Reach. That shouldn't work. Adam's going to work on that. And while that is happening, hopefully Adam doesn't die. So while that's happening, I can just move May over near the parasite tree. Yuri's going to be working near here, so I'm going to move her there anyway. May going to go there. And as usual, Quinn is going to stay near the train station. Tom needs to walk over near to the Schadenfreude station. Morty, on the other hand, needs to go near All Around Helper. Raika needs to go to Schadenfreude. No, I mean, Raika's getting their Freischätz. Fancy just needs to go down here. Dexter, singing machine. I mean, it's not that far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this is still better, so I'll just move Dexter over. Not really in any rush. Often, some of our employees will be eager to throw themselves into 0393, and that deals white damage. With that in play, I just need to wait for May to arrive before we can proceed. Our own 0393 was born in an abyss of despair and flows towards a new beginning. This might breach. If it breaches, I'll just restart the day. Really don't have anything. We didn't lose anything. Okay, that was good. Well, somehow it was good. And station Adam here. Wait. With that out of the way, can now start working. Pansy is going to take this. Take the gift. Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude is going to be Tom. All Around Helper is going to be Morty. Their fry shots would be Raika. Singing machine would be Dexter. Who else? Yuri's going to take this guy. And anything else? Don't really have any plans for anything else aside from this guy, Anthony. Now, let's take a look at what we unlocked. Ancients with temperance level 3 or lower immediately threw themselves into 0393 upon encountering the abnormality. Okay, we already have someone who's worse than that. So, doesn't seem like a big deal. But it's white damage, so I guess. Alright, let's just read that. Don't give too much thought on those who die, just accept it and move on. Guess we can just send that there. Adam can deal with this person once they healed. Or I guess I can just let Adam go here, heal up, wait for this to go to 4, then we can try it again. Try that person. Alright, Schadenfreude is active. Don't want to be stuck there. Okay, it's 3. Once it hits 4, I am going to send Adam over. Alright, Adam, go here. Okay. Okay, just wait. Right, it's 4. Time for Adam to take advantage of that. And got that. Use. And you got a full heal. Yep. Just as planned. We still got 3. Guess one of those would be May. And who else? I'd rather just use the singing machine. Probably Schadenfreude. I didn't even have time to deal with Luna. Yin, do we have enough? Nope. I'd love to have more Vav armors, but goodness, that's disgusting. So what am I going to use to trigger it? Let me just use La Luna. And it's actually censored. Doesn't have a good result, so. And more lore. Audio cuts off. Even after we adopted the cognition filter, many of our managers have lost their mind. Half of them gone because of... Even if we raise the cognition filter to its maximum setting, at the risk of having our employees and other abnormalities being perceived as extremely simple objects, the managers will still be driven insane as soon as this abnormality comes to light. Can't make our manager blind just because of one abnormality. We're stuck in a dilemma. The only solution we could come up was at the suggestion of one of our employees. It was to cover the abnormality with a giant set of sensors and blurring. If a flaw in the system disables the sensors covering the abnormality, we will once again have to sincerely consider how to dispose of the manager. Deals black damage. Deals a shit ton of damage. Either way. I'll just send Yuri to La Luna. That would trigger that. Right. Who is this guy? This guy would be Anthony's job. This guy is again going to be May's job, but May is not yet fully healed. I'll just heal May rather than waste our time. Who else needs to be dealt with? Someone who's kinda strong. I guess in Velasquez. Velasquez doesn't have any problem with that. Dexter is still 3. Don't want to make the same mistake as we did earlier. And Rika. Who is going to take the notes from a crazed tree searcher? I'll just send Morty over to take that before going to that place. Oh, Porcubus. Porcubus deals black damage. So for fun, I can send someone who needs that. Even who can farm a bit more fortitude. Now, who will be sent to deal with that? Fancy's already there. Orga should do that. I need Orga there. And I think that's that. Still working on Luna. You're still working on this, so I can't do that. This is still 2. I can now send Eliza to work on this new Aleph. Let's try 2. Okay, we already heard that. Just double check. This is just 3. Still have time to send Adam over there. Six. Still 3. Nothing to worry about. Still 3. Still 3. Right, it's now 4. Schadenfreude is out of sight. Okay. Train station's kinda annoying, but as you've seen, there are cases where it's great to have that. Morty. From hopeless to full. It's almost a joke. Another good result. When an ancient with prudence of 4 or lower completed their work, the Qliphoth counter lowered. When more than 60 seconds of work time had taken place, the Qliphoth counter lowered by 1, and the agent was working with O393 threw herself in. Employees with Temperance level 2 or Prudence level 3 or lower were sucked in as soon as they encountered the escaping abnormality. Okay, so when you enter the room with Temperance level 3, you're going to die. And when it reaches and you encounter it and your temperance level is a bit lower, you are also gonna die. And Eliza didn't take much damage out of that. Well, mainly thanks to that. May do more work. Schadenfreude is done. This is 46 PE boxes. Well, thanks to Bina. Extraction team bonus. You recreate the world by witnessing the truth with the eye of wisdom. You already seen that. And send over Yuri for more fun. Oh, that was annoying. And insight for Dexter. Nope, not insight. Fortitude. Instinct. So this is done. I think I can return it now. It's just 30 seconds. It's pretty sure it's already 30 seconds. Oh, this one's good. Might be able to finish censored now. And just one ego weapon. Would be great if we had an ego suit. And nope, no more lore, but there's that 200 PE boxes. We can get this fast, short black weapon. Alright. Send Raika. Send someone to do Schadenfreude. Would be Tom. Alright, we can return that. I don't think Morty's going to die from that. And it's Amber Dawn. It's really not an issue. It's not like they're going to cause any of our people to breach. Okay, what can we do? I can send Morty over to do one more task to trigger the... Let's just let this finish. Really, I can just let Schadenfreude finish, which just happened, and that should trigger that. Not perfect food. These guys can handle that. Guys can handle that. Nivona, on their own, armed with Screaming Wedge, can handle that, actually. Really not an issue. Even our agents can deal, even our clerks can deal with Amber Dawn. So our highest risk would be Devona. Well, that was a joke. Ooh. You took a bit of damage out there. Almost died. Alright, we got 4. I'll just use it. No need to farm censored now. And insight was okay. I can try something else, but insight seemed okay. Well, okay, we got red noon, crimson noon. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. We got enough people who can deal with that. This is going to be Orga. Yep. Side. This would be Yuri, right? Yep, Yuri. Let's not deal with censored anymore. Just max out Anthony, so we don't need to do that again. Morty, Micah, and Dexter. I mean, I can send both Adam and Eliza over to kill that. The Crimson Noon. And just station people here and here. All the other places don't really need that kind of special handling. Not to mention we got shields, we got bullets. Got half the energy. Alright. While O393 is outside of its containment, all sounds will be reduced to silence with a low-pitched tone emerging. The pitch will accompany a visually disruptive effect. While O393 is outside of its containment, all panicking employees in the facility will be sucked into the center of the abnormality and vanish. Okay. We are releasing the blacklist to the public. Those who are in this list must take 3 days of mental treatment provided by the company and will receive punishment accordingly by their respective Sephira. We are making this list public to bring your attention to the astonishing number of infected employees around you. Please note, calling Emily, who killed herself after breaking into the containment unit of a certain abnormality, a martyr, will be treated as non-compliance with the company's rules. On a side note, we would like to praise employee Dylan's courageousness in his rescuing of employee Sophie, who was about to throw herself into a certain abnormality. If you see any of your valuable colleagues displaying this kind of behavior, please promptly report it to the Sephira in charge. We got that. Still 2. No need to worry. Yuri's done. So I think what I need is to station... Frank is good because it's long range. I might station someone's kind of strong. I might even just send someone. Velasquez? I can send Velasquez over here. That's a parasite tree. So the person who's going to hunt the Crimson Noon would be these two. Your singing machine. Dexter's more important than all the others. La Luna. This should be Instinct, Yuri. Forget that. And how do I plan to trigger that thing? Alright, Velasquez is fast. It's able to run quickly to that location. Who is the weakest out of our people? Okay, I am going to move these guys over here because there's two Alephs there. Velasquez is enough that could deal. Devona might be overwhelmed over there, but I don't think they're gonna have a problem with one or two clowns. How am I going to trigger it? Singing machine. Let's use one. Singing machine. Let's see where that noon will spawn. Is it just one? Or is it going to be two? Nope, just one. More than enough. We can send our steamed individuals there. Can even send Quinn to just tank it. Fields are fun. Might be able to kill it before extermination team arrives. That's the capo. Right, where are you spawning? As expected, they spawned there. Just two, right? Okay. It dead? Yep, it's dead. Can go back to that place now. No, Adam doesn't need to go there. We're not going to research more censored. But if Adam can reach this place quickly, I might just send him over. Still not dead. Still not dead. Wait, May, do your thing. Anthony, do your thing. Who else? Schadenfreude. No. He's always taking a bit of damage. Machine. Frost shots. This should be Orga. And this would be Yuri. Anything else? No. Alright, Adam's not going to reach that place in time. Doubt. And it's gonna work on this. Tom again. And this one. Send Liza again. That should be more than enough to finish the day. Still one. Fireside 3 is not going to blow up. No, I don't think Fireside 3 is gonna blow up. Just not possible. And we found out the name. It's the Blue Star. Schadenfreude is done. Send Dexter again to the same machine just to get the most value out of it. And Yuri. It's 1, 2, 3. Again, trigger meltdown. I doubt it. Our Blue Star. Resist 1. Not really taking that much damage. How do we? Just to be sure, I'll just send Quinn over in case we somehow forget about it. We already kinda know insight. And repression. Attachment kinda sucks. Yeah. So probably either repression or insight should work. We've got good for insight, so life is beautiful because it shines through the darkness of a star of the night like a star. Kinda ironic just after working on that star. Oh no, we still need a couple more. Huh. Okay, this is annoying. Alright. Do your worst. Good, it's Blue Star. Liza. Crumbling Armor. Who needs a quick boost of... Not repression. Quick boost of... Prudence? Instinct. Chloe can work on that. Lady facing the wall. This is white damage. Don't have anything for white damage. That's black damage. So Devona can work on that. For this person, deals white damage. Yeah, send Anthony over. Ooh, Sarisha. More may work. Yuri, just stay there because you're going to work on La Luna again. Does Raika really need to? Yeah, Raika needs to. Thinking so we can send someone to do attachment work. Let's send Christopher. Then I am going to send River because River already has the gift. Now this one, and send Maki over just to drop by. Dakota, nope. Tom. Who else? Bloodbath. Who else needs Bloodbath? Victor can do that. And is Yuri fully healed? Yes. Yes, Yuri is fully healed. Scarecrow. I think that's a good time for us to beat up the Scarecrow again. Anyone who's not doing anything, we can beat up the Scarecrow. But nothing there is kind of loose, so looks like Adam's not going to be able to beat up the Scarecrow again. Who is gonna beat up the Scarecrow? Frank can beat up the Scarecrow, but it's already maxed out. I think this one's better. Gonna breach though. Yep. Forget about Tharisha. It's gonna kill another level 5 and make us restart. Where's Adam? Can Adam reach it? Yeah, Adam can reach it. It's just 40 seconds. Well, kinda anticlimactic, but we let them finish. Well, I'd let them finish. We're not going to lose anything out of this. Except maybe nothing they're breaching? Nope. I think there's not gonna breach. Alright. Battle time. And Parasite 3 will trigger. I don't really care. Yeah, Parasite 3 is gonna trigger. Got 33. It's common, so we can use either repression or insight work. Mm-hmm. Dylan, I don't believe you turned Sophie and us over deliberately. I'm sure we're just worried about Sophie. She's locked up now. I heard that she repeatedly tried to escape, so they tied her to the bed. Tell me, is it wrong to have faith? We are all sinners, and our blue star is the only sanctuary that accepts us. We will be cleansed of our sins there. We all go back to that place someday. It is an instinct. You thought Emily died when she threw herself into the star, but she simply returned to her rightful place. She's a martyr. She has become an eternal star. The rise of a star is a brand new beginning. Don't you hear the everlasting sound of the trumpet? When you stand close to the star, you can hear the welcoming cheers and singing. If every employee returns to that place, only Blue Star will remain here. Let us meet again as stars. Okay. Let's just finish this. Then let's have some fun killing this guy. Oh, I'm using Moonlight, so that's going to give us shields. Kind of a waste though. Let's see if the Parasite tree is triggered. Huh. It escaped before I escaped before I finished the task. And that's that. Didn't forget anything. Okay. No dead. Ego accessories cleared. And no new level 5 though. I was expecting Yuri to at least go to level 5 with that attempt. But seems like we only got 3. Just one more and Yuri would have been another level 5. Dexter's now 5, which is good. Finally, we got someone to level 5 with just one run of the singing machine. Rika's now level 5, which is good. Orga level 5, again, good. Justice down to 2. Well, Justice always 2. Morty's now maxed out, good. May maxed out, again, that's good. It's gonna move on to Justice. Just gonna be the whole Der Freischütz tango. And yeah. However, the world is more than simply warmth and light. Really have no choice? I'm guessing this is gonna be the partner to our pendant. Shortly after I was born, I questioned myself daily about the significance and the meaning of my creation. Then you handed me the script and gave me the answer. They say the narrator plays an important role in unraveling the plot. Well, thank you. It was so much fun reciting your script. So much so that I was able to find my raison d'etre without noticing time fly by. Sometimes I have these thoughts. What if this script is part of a play that's missing its finale? Maybe you prepared a play that could never end, just so you could tie me into this knot. If so, would it be appropriate for me to disobey your orders and obtain my own free will for the first time? Do you think this dialogue was part of the script? Or was it born of my own free will? as you find them in quotidian life. Fierce fights break out every day here. You've seen this innumerable times, no? With enough time, abnormalities come back to life, no matter how many fragments they're broken into. It's one of the facts that drove Gebra mad. She took far too much time to understand that the abnormalities have to be exploited, not ended. Or maybe she simply couldn't free herself from the indignation of her past. Well, that doesn't concern me. The only thing I know is that I will never ever see what she was before. Nevertheless, I cannot help but be astonished by the potential of ego each time I see her go on a rampage. Ego's potential? You'll never know it. You've never wielded an ego. In fact, there are many weapons that have enormous power in this world, apart from ego. Artifacts from the outskirts and from the ruins, the singularities of the wings, or rudimentary inventions made in the back streets. If used correctly, they would be weapons that could fare against abnormalities somehow. But giving those weapons to employees that never even learned to fight outside of basic training is as useless as teaching a hatchling to hunt. The rabbits are specialized in killing. They can spot the enemy's weakness right away and focus their firepower, given that they have enough munitions. As opposed to our employees who cannot even wield weapons efficiently. That seeing as combat ability isn't a requirement to be hired here. But our employees don't even have to learn to use ego. The power of the ego grows in conjunction with the heart of the wielder. One knows how to use it the moment they wield it. Nevertheless, even though they wield that power, the majority of employees cannot control it. Swayed by it, they hardly have a chance against the abnormalities. I haven't seen anyone that can draw out the true potential, apart from the red mist. To wield ego is to dress oneself in the shell of the ego of another person. The wielder is merely imitating the borrowed ego, unable to completely make the power their own. Had I known that before being locked up here, I would have done anything to get my hands on them. If I could, the circumstances may have changed dramatically. Now I'm confined here, issuing orders to extract ego, forbidden from touching them myself. You must have been scared still, even though my hatred and bloodthirst are locked up inside this rusted metal cage. Don't you worry, I no longer have anything left. But you never know. The yearning for blood could wax once again, for it's simply sealed, not uprooted. Next mission, the Ego's Shell. To use ego is to borrow the power of another's ego. The employees may therefore gain enormous power and a strong body by donning the shells we call ego. Even more so, some people, such as the Red Mist, took that power and claimed it completely as their own. But our employees cannot do such a thing. The weaker one's mind is, the more it craves refuge behind the shell of another. Our mission's goal is to complete the day with 8 or more Aleph ego in possession. Let's expand our department. And since this is 54 minutes, I have to stop this. Okay, either way is good. I really don't need any of them. I just use this research proposal, re-extraction, re-roll the abnormality selection. By implementing a reversible extraction process, the abnormalities can be re-extracted a single time per day. Is this the research you'd like to move forward with? Okay, before we end this episode, let's just take a look at what we extracted. We've got the Discord suit. No, it's ego. A code shadowed by the world's discord. This shade protects the wearer from various external harm. However, all damage that is blocked by it may be inflicted on someone else somewhere in the world, for everything must stay in balance. Well, maybe, but there's no effect, so it's not gonna deal any damage. Strong against black, but we already have decent black defense. So, before we wrap up, let's just take a quick look at. So we got yin, as expected. This is yang, and just to remind ourselves, prevent any contact between it and 7103. Prevent contact with yang, so you don't use it and just run into it. I can do it right now and see something funny, but alright, let's just do it just for fun, you know? We're going to end the day anyway, and ends the day with a bang. Okay. Whoa. It's a dragon. And censored escaped. Well, everyone escaped, I think. No, everyone that was hit escaped, or a couple of people were escaped. And we got the blue star escaping too. So that was fun. It's return. As they can combine, you're going to summon the dragon. Maybe, depends on how you call it. It's probably Koryu. Koryu in Japanese. Shenlong. Just a great Eastern dragon. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Next day we are going to be wrapping up these guys, and we'll be able to finish Blue Star. If we have time, we can start working on this. Right, I'm just going to take a look. How many elves do we have? We've got 4. Which is odd since... Is it odd? We already have 4. Yeah, we got 4. That's... Gifts aren't counted. So this is an Aleph gift. Mimicry is an Aleph gift, right? So gifts aren't counted. Oh well. So we already have 4. We got the capo. And we got... Mimicry. Was expecting this to be a gift. That would push it up to 5. Anyway, that's it for this episode. See you in the next episode. New episodes every 0 UTC, 8 AM Philippine time. I record these videos on Twitch. So if you want to catch me on Twitch, I don't have a set schedule. You can just follow me on Twitch, and Set the notifications to notify you when I go online. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Have a great day.